You blame your father for this.
Yep, 100%.
Why is that?
Because if he was there as a father, I would have never went to California, and my mom would have never dipped into the game, and my mom would have been alive. My mom would be able to see my kids, and I be able to spend birthdays and Mother's Day, Christmas with my mom and my kids, but I can't. So fuck them.
When you look at Christmas now, man, what does that mean to you?
I mean, now honestly, I kind of love it because what I do remember is the Christmases that I did get to spend with my mom, and I don't ever want to take that from my kids. And I had to grow up and realize that my kids isn't responsible. They don't have nothing to do with what happened in my life. So I'm not going to take that from them. So I kind of got over that day, and I just chalked it. And I didn't care how bad it hurt it. I cried the night before, or I cried in a room where they didn't see me. But I always made sure that they had a good Christmas. Because one thing I did learn from that guy is how to be a better father. Knowing the pain of not having your father there. I never want my kids to experience that. No kid should experience that, because little boys are they princes, man. We gotta turn these guys into kings, and if they don't got no positive role models in their life, and it's gonna be terrible. I live in a city where the crime rate has been high for the last 3 years, and the only thing that's happening is just getting higher. And there's kids out here that's never gonna get the chance to spend Father's Day with their father. It got so sad where some of these kids ain't even gonna get a chance to spend a day with their mom anymore because of the senseless violence out here. Like, it's just terrible. And this is why I started what I started. Well, I started my independent record label, because I don't want my kids around this. I want my kids to be able to come outside in our yard and play freely and not have to duck because of gunshots. Like, it sucks, man. It sucks. It sucks, man. I never had to grow up like that. And it just hurt that my kids can't experience what I experienced growing up. Because, as a parent, man, I'm scared to let my kids play outside. I'm scared, man. I'm terrified. And they don't understand. Like, they think that daddy don't want them being outside. They think daddy don't want them going to a park. The saddest thing I said is, I'd rather take my kids to a white playground and they experience that little bit of racism than they experience gunshots and people's brains on sliding boards because of the senseless crimes, man. So, this just had to happen, man. And I love music all my life anyway. So, I grew up in California. So it's like, that's like where the music happened at. So it's like, my mom met Tupac out Cali. So, it's like the door been open for me. It's just like I just never stepped through it. And it's like now I'm stepping through it. Like, I'm not letting that door close on me, because I got to get my kids out of here. Like, I got to. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like, man, my kids mean everything to me. My family means everything to me. And to get them better, and that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. I'd rather have sleepless nights being up in the studio than having sleepless nights and got to keep looking over my shoulder because I got to be on the block. Nah. I'm moving past that.
All right, so you start high school without mom.
Yeah.
What's going through your mind, bro?
How am I going to make it? How am I going to survive? Because I learned how to fight from my mom. Like, how am I going to survive? How am I going to be able to defend myself out here? Because I don't got my coach. My coach is not here. Like, man, it was hell, man. Because honestly, I feel as though that if my mom was here, I would have been successful a long time ago. Well, I would have been successful way longer than I am now because my mom stayed on me. Like, I played sports, I played basketball, I played football, I was in the boxing. So it was like I had it, but it's just like when I lost my mom and I just lost a piece of me, and it's like, what's the point? What's the point of living anymore? What's the point of being here? Like, it's pointless.
All right, so you lose your mom, right? Did dad ever try to come through?
Man, this dude this dude came through probably for like 2 3 weeks, like 2 3 weeks, and he was more of a friend than my father. So it's like, man, I don't like talking bad about people, but man, that dude is terrible. That dude is terrible, man. Like, yeah, I'm gonna let that one go.
So since then, since your mom died, all the way to now, you only seen your dad like 2, 3 weeks.
Nah, I mean, when she first passed, that dude came to my aunt house and took me to a movie. And he, like I said, he was around for like two. Honestly, I give him benefit of the doubt. I say he was around for like 2 months. I gave benefit of the doubt. I gave 2 months. He was there for 2 months. Then after that 2 months, he got locked up. Like I told you, he became my friend more than he was my father. So, you know, I ain't I didn't look at him as my dad. I looked at him as my friend. So, he was around for a minute, and my 18th birthday, I'll never forget it. This guy is funny. He tells me that I got a curfew. I'm about to go see my little shorty, and he tell me I gotta be in the house. Man, I just looked at that dude and laughed. Like, nigga, now you wanna try to tell me what to do? You a little too late. You too late. Think I'm gonna listen to you? So what I did, I stayed out. I just made him mad. I stayed out. And when I got home and I got to my aunt's house, yeah, he was mad. He was tight a little bit, but he was alright. He was alright. You couldn't say nothing to me. Like, how can you try to tell me what to do when I'm 18 when you and my mom should have been telling me what to do, right? And not just you. So, I kind of resent him because honestly, I wish I could switch parents. I wish he could be where she at right now. Because like I said, that was it. My mom was my mom, and I learned how to fight from my mom. I didn't learn how to fight from my dad. I learned how to fight from my mom.
Did your dad have a job?
Yeah, the street corner. That was his job. So I'm saying that nigga ain't never teach me nothing. He taught me how to be a better drug dealer than anything. Man ain't never teach me how to throw a football. He ain't never teach me how to shoot a basketball. That's everything I learned by watching TV. I had television dads. Besides my mom's husband, he moved out when she left, lost contact with him. So, I just wish he was there for me, But I kind of recently got in contact with him, so we be talking. But that guy ain't teach me nothing. I wish that guy would have taught me how to mow a lawn. You know who taught me how to mow grass? My lady father. That man took time out to teach me how to go up on the roof and put a roof on. He taught me how to do construction. Yeah, that's who taught me how to do everything, and I learned that as an adult. I ain't learned that as no kid. So me trying to fix a car, it ain't gonna happen. I don't know how to fix cars. Only thing I know how to do is say, hey, I need you to fix my car. How much is it gonna cost? Because that's what that nigga embedded in me. I'm sorry, see my language. That's what that dude embedded in me. Asking, yo, how much would you charge to do this, instead of trying to teach me how to do it myself? Like, bro, I have allergies to grass, and I took that. I wrapped my face and I got out there and I cut grass only because he took upon himself to call me and ask me, hey, you want to work? You trying to work? Yeah, I'm always trying to work because I got kids and I'm always trying to provide. Yeah, I'm trying to work. That man is the one that got me to know how to work, not the dude that was the sperm donor.